what's up guys, my name is Destery and welcome back to What the Fuck 5. There's nothing I hate more than a stupid fucking teenager in a horror movie. Every time I watch a horror movie, I want to say like 50 times, I'm like, oh, don't go in there. Don't do it. Run, bitch. Don't just stand there. What are you doing? Oh, good job. Now you're fucking dead. Meanwhile, everyone around me is like, shut the fuck up. So for today's What the Fuck 5, we count down the 5 things we know not to do because of horror movies. Number 1, don't backwards crab walk away from bad guys. Like, unless you're in the Olympics for backwards fucking crab walking, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna outrun a fully grown man with 2 perfectly working legs. Little fact here, you actually have a higher chance of outrunning a murderer by running, not by doing a backwards crab walk. And I'm pretty sure that is now my quote of the year. So when people in the future look back and say, who are the greatest philosophers of 2017? Now you know. So unless you're in a world or there's a movie where you can only backwards crab walk, just don't fucking do it. Coming 2018 from the creator of The Last Airbender movie and the writer of Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters comes Crabwalk, starring Hayden Christensen as the murderer and Kirsten Stewart as the female lead that can only backwards crabwalk. Critics say, why does this movie exist? I wanted to drink bleach and choke my nephew after I saw this shit. So be prepared to stare blankly at a movie with relentlessly bad acting. Crabwalk. Number 2, don't investigate that noise you just heard. Because you know what? It's probably a fucking murderer or a demon who wants your soul. In fact, statistics show that 7 out of 4 noises that you hear at night are actually demons or murderers. That is a real fact. It's actually an alternative fact, as Donald Trump's press secretary would say. So just don't be one of those dumb fucking bitches in horror movies that's like, oh my god, what was that loud snarling sound coming from my attic, which has absolutely 0 fucking light and no other doors to escape? I'm gonna go check it out. No! Stop it! And this one only really pertains to horror movies because, like, if you're in normal life, 9 out of 10 times the sound that you hear is gonna be like a dog doing something or like some trees rustling or some shit. But in horror movies, it's always a murderer. Hear some noise when you're getting up to pee in the middle of the night? Murderer! Going down to the lake and you hear some rustling in the bushes? Murderer! You're going to McDonald's, you hear some noise in the back seat, you look in your rear view mirror and boom, murderer! And then he stabs you in your throat and has the audacity to steal your fries. Not only is he a murderer, but he's also a fucking asshole. So bottom line, just don't own ears, because if you own ears, you're probably fucked. Number 3, don't fuck with Ouija boards. Just don't. I don't understand the urge to want to communicate with dead people. You know what's cooler than summoning a demon? Living a long and happy life without being possessed by Satan. That should be a no-brainer. Like, whatever the result with a Ouija board, you're gonna be disappointed. Either A, nothing happens, or B, some demon decides to use your body to seduce people, vomit green shit, and spin your neck fully around. Does that sound fun? No. Admittedly, I actually used a Ouija board once to ask a spirit if I would ever have a girlfriend, and the spirit just spelled out ha 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 until my wrist got tired. So just do yourself a favor. Don't fuck with Ouija boards. You're better off playing fucking Jumanji. And Jumanji has fucking assassins and rhinos and shit. So just don't. Number 4, don't buy a doll or don't let someone gift you a fucking doll. The thing I don't really understand about movies like Chucky or Annabelle is, like, if you saw this doll, would you really be like, I need it? I just love how every time I walk in a room, a creepy fucking doll face is staring at me. It's awesome. Also, if your grandma, who is the oldest, sweetest lady alive, is like, I want you to have this doll. I kept it from my youth. I don't care how hard it is. Throw that shit back in her face and tell her to get you a normal ass present. Fuck your dolls, grandma! Jesus Christ! So for grandparents out there, please don't get your grandchildren fucking dolls. We don't want them. If you have a granddaughter, she probably wants One Direction merch. If you have a grandson, he probably wants to cuss out people much older than him in Call of Duty. You're welcome. And finally, number 5, never go with irresponsible friends to a cabin in the woods. But Destry, my friend has this kick-ass lake house and... No, I don't want to fucking hear it. Why don't you tell me how cool Chad's lake house is when you're being skull fucked by an axe murderer? It's real simple. If you're a teenager and your friends are like, hey mons, let's go to my dad's lake house and drink some alcohol and have some gnarly sex, yo. I don't know why he was Jamaican, but just say, no way, Steven, I'm good. Fucking Steven, fuck that guy. I know teenagers have their hormones raging or whatever and that it's only a matter of time before they bone. If there's anything I know about sex, it's that if you do it, you're a sinner and you're going to hell. But also, it can fucking wait. At least until you're not in a cabin in the fucking woods. Like, what in the fuck is the allure to having sex in a cabin anyways? Oh my god, I just love how I can be as loud as I want and no one can hear me moan. I love how I can bone in every position on every piece of furniture and my parents can't yell at me. Actually, that sounds great. I now understand why people have sex in cabins. But still, don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I could have listed like 50 fucking more, but for the sake of this video not being 20 minutes, I'll end blend in there. But some more would probably include make sure to shoot the murderer twice, don't have shitty cell phone service when you're in the middle of nowhere, make sure to not fumble your keys for 20 fucking minutes, make sure your car starts before you go to the car that you're trying to run to, and if you find a flesh-covered book tied with barbed wire in a room that smells like death, probably don't read it. In fact, maybe just run away and eat a burrito instead. You know, just basic stuff. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a like, and also subscribe to this channel, as there will be more every single week. Also, be sure to check out my channel at youtube.com/CaptainDestes, where I just uploaded a What the Fuck News. A lot of stuff has been going on in the world lately, and yeah, I just thought I would make a video to report on all of that great and terrible shit. Terribly great shit, I would have to say.
Yo, my name is Red the Third. Nice night, I made a turd. Yo.
Please leave. That's it, guys. I will see you next time for another What the Fuck 5. Thanks for watching, and fair winds.